Alpha Houston on space to ground 1 for Don. We're ready for your downlink.
Okay, and are you seeing the paused image?
Yes, we are.
Okay, this is from last weekend when, in between times when we were working on changing out the airlock hatch window, we had time to do a little Saturday morning science, and I thought I'd share that with you folks. And this subject is working with stretched thin films of water, and what we have here is a baggie which makes a nice two-dimensional beaker for use in zero gravity. And here I'm filling up a small Ziploc up with water, and it makes a real handy way to handle an open container of water. And it's basically two-dimensional. And there you see a little wire loop that I made from stainless steel safety wire from the clamp and bracket kit. And that's just our deionized water that comes from the SRVEC. And so I'm going to stick this wire loop in the baggie, and there's no soap or anything in that water. It's just our pure drinking water. And you pull the wire loop out from the baggie, which makes that two-dimensional beaker, and lo and behold, you have a stretched thin film of nothing but water hanging onto your loop. And so it's like a soap film, only it's just water. And we've never seen anything like this before, where you can make a thin film of pure water, and it has some rather unusual properties, which you'll see here. It's thin. It's about half the thickness of the wire, and that's a 25 thousandths wire, so that puts the film at about 300 microns thick. It's thick enough that it doesn't exhibit the interference colors that soap bubble films do. Soap bubble films are a lot thinner, but it's quite a tenacious film, as you can see there. It kind of acts like a rubber film or a drum head. You can sit there and shake the loop around, and you can collect these fairly large lenses of water induced from the flow, and it just sits there and hangs onto the film.
Don, we're going to go ahead. If you could pause it now, we have a handover coming up, and we'll pick it up on the other side of the handover.
Copy that. It's paused.
We'll let you know as soon as we get SNNKU back.
Copy that.